Hey, it's Mr. Gallagher again, and we're going to now talk about dots and ties. Okay, so ties and dots are two types of marking that are going to alter a note that we give you to read. Okay, so the dot is going to increase the duration by 1/2. So if you think a dot, make sure you remember that you're going to increase by 1/2. So in this example, a quarter note with a dot is now going to get 1.5 beats. Okay. So, or 1 1/8 note. Okay, now you're going to have 1.5 beats in there. Okay, as you can see, that dotted quarter note is equal, the same duration as that quarter note plus the eighth note. Dotted quarter note can also equal 3/8 notes. Okay, so if you think about it, in one quarter note, there are 2/8 notes, and now we add that dot, so now we would have 3/8 notes to equal that dotted quarter note. Okay, ties are going to be something that's going to merge multiple notes of the same pitch. So remember, ties, same pitch. Okay, there's going to be something later called a slur that's not the same pitch, but a tie is. Okay, and these are examples used to let the duration of the note travel across the barriers, such as the measure line in this example. So if you see that tie in the fourth beat of that first measure is tied to the first beat of the second measure. And if this measure were not there, we would have to write a half note, but that measure is there. So this example would sound something like this. So you see I held out that beat 4 for 2 counts because it's tied. And again, we could just call it a half note, but that gets super confusing, okay? So we just use a tie, okay? And then you can use this idea, let me move my big head here, use this idea of how to reference all these dots. So in a half note, we would add a dot. Now it's 3 counts. Half note plus a quarter note equals 3 counts. Half note, dotted half note, 3 counts like we just said. Quarter notes, I should say. Dotted quarter note is a quarter note plus an eighth note, or the equivalent of 3/8 notes duration. And a dotted eighth note is an eighth note plus a 16th note, or if we want to break that down even further, 3/16 notes. Okay, and hope that makes sense of what dots and ties mean. Remember, dots increase by half the value of that note, and a tie connects two of the same pitch. Okay, thanks for joining us today. We will see you soon. Take care. Bye.